I was married once upon a time to a guy who was a jerk and who was not physically abusive, but like you said, there's emotional, and he just was snotty. And so anyways, he got kicked out of the family in 2010 for just not doing the right thing and being a good person. So I've been a single mom, and I have my mom and dad who help me out a lot to live on my side of town.
Yeah.
And I've just, I'm just a badass. So
I'm going to listen.
I know that sounds terrible.
If you have to, everyone else probably believes in you, but if you don't believe in yourself, then nothing is going to change in your life, right? So
yeah, so I'm just, going along, and I just try to pack as much in as I can on Monday through Friday, and then kind of on the weekends I kind of relax and have coffee with my friends. And yesterday there was a group of us that went hiking at Table Rock, and there was tons of people on Table Rock with their dogs, and every Sunday we're going to try to go around one. So
you said that you kicked your husband out in 2010. How scary was that for you? And at that moment, did you just feel like what was I going to do?
Oh gosh, it was so scary. It was blood, sweat, and tears to get rid of the whole situation, and it was not easy. It was one of the hardest things I ever did because I wasn't sure, just how it would all come out. But it was kind of like, this sounds corny, but like the Twilight movie. This is how I mentally envisioned the whole situation was. You go to the edge of the cliff, like in Twilight movie, and you're just going to jump off the cliff, and you're going to have to build wings on the way down and figure out what happens. And you're going to have faith that it all will work out. Mm-hmm. But you go to the edge of the cliff 4 times before you actually jump.
Right.
But you actually jump because you know that you're going to be fine. And you just have to build a new situation, and you know that you're going to have a lot of support, and you're going to be fine no matter what. And that's more worth it, to have your peace and sanity and then anything else than, have to listen to somebody who's, jealous and a control freak and trying to say snotty comments to you to bring you down all the time. Mm-hmm. And I got a divorce, and I've never looked back. The guy that I was with, I was optimistic, but he always tried to hold the thumb over me, and I really didn't want to live in a war zone at my house, so I sort of, just to pacify things, to make things better, I didn't fight in my household, but I sacrificed a lot of things for the sake of my kids. And now I don't really sacrifice anything. I'm like, if you can't treat me right, you're out the door. And this whole situation has made me a better person because I went through an experience where someone didn't treat me well. And it's not that I didn't treat others well, but it's made me more mindful to treat others better than I did before.
You grew.
I grew. So some of the things that happened that were not so positive in my life had a positive effect. And sometimes things have to get so bad before they actually get better. And it seems like so bad of a situation when you're going through it, but after you actually go through it and you allow yourself the pain, that's the key. You have to allow yourself the pain, and that's really hard to do. That's really hard to do because most people don't want to face that pain, so they want to turn around and go back to what's comfortable. Mm-hmm. But you have to be willing to face the pain. I've overcome a lot, and I've had struggles myself. And 2 things that I said, 2 prayers. 1, please, dear Lord, not let me be angry over this for the rest of my life. And 2, please let me help inspire others somehow. And both of those have been miracles that have come true because I became an instructor at Axiom. And I help inspire a lot of people, and sometimes just going through a workout is a mind over matter mental situation where you can just sort of work on your workout, but it helps you out in so many other areas. Right. And that's really why I'm an instructor.